Good day, ladies and genitals. I am here to bring you a massive opportunity. I see something very interesting happening with Elrond. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short-term and long-term. So if you like the sound of that, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the bell icon notified of new uploads. And I'll tell you why. Look, folks, I was ringing the alarm bell with Elrond back at $40, saying we broke out bullishly from this red resistance line here. And if you'd been following us then, and if you would have gotten in there, you could have been up, let's see, just about 200%, about 190% on Elrond, even after the massive correction. So, folks, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon notified of new uploads. And I'm here to ring the alarm bells once again because we are in this apex. We're in this macro descending triangle / wedge. We're near a breakout point. Likely to see a big move with Elrond very soon. I'd say within the next 3 or so days we see a breakout. Now, something very interesting that I want to bring up, which is the Elrond Bitcoin pair. Shout out to one of our wonderful Discord members, Arceus, who brought up and turned me on to the Elrond Bitcoin pair. I was not looking at this. The Elrond Bitcoin pair, we are getting hidden bullish divergence. We broke out bullishly out of this descending triangle we were in, and we're currently up against significant resistance at from the 2.7 to the 3 region with the Elrond Bitcoin pair. If and when we can get above and continue to break above this region here, I think we're very likely to see bullish continuation, and I think that's likely to get reflected in the Elrond US dollar price. So this is going to be a very interesting chart to look at moving forward to understand what the US dollar price for Elrond will do. And so right now, just to even explain this further, we're currently stuck between strong support with the 200 EMA on the 6 hour and strong resistance over here in these regions. So whatever way, I think we're just going to be range bound here, back and forth, and whatever we break out of this region, I think we're likely to trend in that direction for quite some time as well. Arceus pointed out that we had a bullish crossover on the 12-hour MACD. That is a very big deal. Let's zoom out here and see the last time we had a bullish crossover in the oversold region was right here. That is the last time we had a bullish crossover in the oversold region on the 12-hour for Elrond Bitcoin. Not only that, we retraced back to the golden pocket ratio, the 618. So that is very good to see. And if we're looking at the US dollar price of Elrond, we still haven't even broken out bullishly out of this wedge / descending triangle here that we're in. So we're currently, I believe, stuck between strong resistance with the 200 EMA on the 6 hour and strong support with the 200 EMA on the 6 hour, kind of at $100, and strong resistance at $130. I think $130 is the inflection point for Elrond. We can see if we zoom in a bit here, we're constantly getting rejected off 130 and our EMAs. So if and when we can get above and hold above 130, I think we're likely to see bullish continuation for Elrond, and I think that would constitute a bullish breakout from this either wedge or this descending triangle that we're in. And again, we retraced the 618 fib retracement level, so that's very bullish, the golden pocket. Whenever any security pumps, dumps, and falls back to the golden pocket, that typically could signal that we're done retracing, typically. Especially if we see bullish continuation on the Elrond Bitcoin pairing. I think that's likely to translate into the US dollar value for Elrond. So I've highlighted some key resistance levels that I think we need to get above to see bullish continuation. I'd say kind of 140, nice psychological level. We have a peak in volume here. Aside from that, I'd say a $1.58 to a $1.68, and then aside from that, I'd say a $1.76 to a $1.84, and then $200, nice psychological resistance, and then all-time highs. If and when we can get above and tackle all-time highs, I think our next impulse takes us to $280 for Elrond. And so let's take a look at our indicators and try to get a sense of what's going on here with Elrond. So looking at the daily is potentially starting to look bullish. The histogram is starting to tick up. Weighted MACD in the oversold region starting to curve up. Seems like it wants to have a bullish crossover. Weighted MACD is a leading indicator for the regular MACD. Stochastic RSI on the way up. Regular RSI, still in the downtrend. So daily, some signs of some strength. So let's take a look at the 12 hour. Yeah, bullish continuation, folks. We're seeing the histogram starting to tick up. Weighted MACD on the way up. Stochastic RSI on the way up. So yeah, I'd say 12 looks strong. And then looking at the 6. 6 is just a continuation, and also I wonder if we see bullish. Yeah, look at that. So I think we're seeing bullish divergence here on the RSI. So if we draw this as kind of a resistance point here, we seem to be breaking out bullishly out of this resistance level. So if we can continue to make higher highs and get above 50, I think we're probably very likely to break out bullishly on with Elrond here out of this wedge slash descending triangle. So look out for that higher high on the 6 hour, folks. If and when the RSI can get above 50 on the 6, I think we're likely to see bullish divergence on price action. So very interesting to see. So you know, 6 looks bullish, I'd say. Let's take a look at 3. Okay, 3 starting to see some weakness. Yeah, stochastic bearish crossover, and let's take a look at the 1. And 1's on the way down. So to summarize here, larger time frames, we're starting to see some strength. Lower time frames, starting to see some weakness. So ultimately, I think this just translates into the fact that we're in this apex here. We're getting squeezed in between strong support and strong resistance. And so we're likely to have a breakout soon. Whatever way we break out, I think we're likely to trend in that direction for quite some time. Key support, the 200 EMA on the 6 hour, kind of at $100. Key resistance, $130. Whatever way we break out of these two regions, I think will be very telling for future price action. If we break out bullishly from this thing, I think it's a matter of time before we tackle all-time highs. And over the long term, I think Elrond has a good chance of reaching the low thousands of dollars by the end of this bull run. I'd say $1,000-$2,000 is pretty reasonable, in my opinion, for Elrond. I think this bull run is like to end September or October with Bitcoin, and Elrond and the altcoins are likely to reach their peak September, I'd say a month after Bitcoin, because last bull cycle, the altcoins reached their peak a month after Bitcoin, so I think something similar could happen this time around. So, folks, we're near a breakout point. Whatever we break out, I think we're likely to trend in that direction for quite some time. We're starting to see bullish divergence and some strength with Elrond. We've retraced quite a bit. Shout out to our wonderful Discord members. If you want to join our Discord, link for that will be down in the description below. And if you like what we do and you want to support us, consider joining our Patreon. Link for that down in the description below. You get access to our VIP Discord where we talk about low cap gems, interesting setups, that kind of thing. As well, we have tons of resources, TA resources for free in our Discord, and we even have well, I was about to say we have regular coin calls where we talk with our members and share our thoughts on the market regularly, but we don't. It's very sporadic. But we're gonna get on more of a schedule soon here, folks. So a lot of stuff. Stay tuned with us. Become a wonderful VIP Discord member, just like Arceus, by joining our Patreon. Link down in the description below. As well, we'll give away a hardware wallet randomly to one of the first 100 patron members who join our Patreon. And before I leave you, folks, a good chart to look at, trying to understand what the altcoins are going to do, is the Bitcoin dominance chart. When Bitcoin dominance being the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of all cryptocurrency. Whenever it rises, alts suffer. Whenever it falls, alts typically benefit. So if we see Bitcoin dominance start to fall, that should tell you the altcoins such as Elrond have probably more gas in their tank to continue pumping. If we see Bitcoin dominance start to rally, that should tell you that's going to place the dampers on the altcoins such as Elrond. So, folks, I hope I've armed you with all the knowledge you need to succeed in Elrond. Massive opportunity. We're in an apex. We're likely to see a breakout soon. I think a bullish breakout leads us to all-time highs. A bearish breakout, I think, will take us to kind of like 80 to 60 bucks around there. So, folks, thank you for watching. Take care.